Capricorn, welcome to your reading for the month of April. This is a general reading, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. I've pre-shuffled your cards. I've meditated in the Capricorn energy, and yeah, well, I think we're good to go. Coming out of meditation for you guys, I did get a sense of feeling a little bit ungrounded, a little bit all over the place, a little bit scattered. So, you know, it makes sense if you've got a lot going on, or, you know, it could be in the energy of what's to come. So, you know, if April's going to be a bit of a full month for you, it's a reminder for you guys to stay grounded. We're going to pull some words of wisdom cards for you first, and then I'll delve into the psychic tarot, clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith. I've got some angel tarot cards as well, affirmation cards and some power thought cards. So let's get into it, guys. I hope you're all well. Thank you, spirits, angels and guides, for your guiding messages for the beautiful sign of Capricorn. What do they need to know for the month of April? Thank you. Ooh. I feel like some of you are pulling in all resources or needing to, I'm getting a sense of being more organized or pulling in. I see someone pulling in stuff from all different directions. They have everything they need, but it's like perhaps you're collaborating with someone and you're pulling forces or pulling ranks or something, but it's almost like there's a need to just pull everything in, because you'll have what you need. So if there's anyone out there that is going through something and they're not sure whether they have everything they need for something, or you know, Spirit's giving me the visual, so I'm trying to put it into words for you guys, but I get a sense of just pulling everything in, okay, because you have everything you need when you do that. And it could be that you need to accept help from others, or someone brings something to the table and you bring this and someone else brings something else, and in the end you all pull forces or pull together and you have what you need for whatever it is. It's a very particular message there. We're going to pull, I'm going to read the ones that have come face up, and then we'll do the ones that are face down. There's no right or wrong way, I'm hearing. As I'm saying that, and it sounded really strange for me to be saying that, so it's obviously a message, but I got the words, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. So something you're doing, perhaps you're questioning, is there a better way? And that's not a bad thing to do that, but there's no right or wrong way. So trust, go with your intuition and trust what your intuition is telling you at this time. Choose. There will come a time when you leave this human experience and changing your mind will no longer be an option, but you have the right to choose, okay? So choice. Your choices are yours, so therefore your outcomes and consequences are your own as a soul. But I get a sense of it's making the most of, you have options and your choices are yours. So perhaps you've got some decisions to make in the month of April. And stick, you know, again, trust your intuition of what feels right for you. Plant your seeds wisely. You cannot plant seeds of anger and expect happiness to grow. Plant intentions instead. Discover. There is always space for growth and something new to learn. Never stop being a student in life. Allow life. Okay, so you could one day die knowing you've never really lived, or you can live today knowing any day or any moment you could die. So, you know, we have this impermanence, and Buddhists really understand the concept of this. You know, we're here for a certain amount of time. No one knows when that time will come to the end, and that's not a negative way of saying it, it's the truth. You know, so it's about living life, enjoying, making decisions, trusting that you are being guided by your intuition. So use your intuition, work with your intuition, because the more you do, the more life opens up for you. allow life. But plant seeds wisely, because I'm, you know, what I'm hearing is that's to do with thought processes. Now, you know, our thoughts and our words are strong, they are powerful, you know, so use them wisely. What you say and what you think becomes reality. So, you know, the law of attraction. So be aware of your words, be aware of your thoughts, and allow them to open up life for you. So be positive with them. See not with your eyes, but with your soul. Trust in yourself to know the answer. So it's another prompt for you guys to really trust your intuition at this time. You are moving through some change in the month of April, and you probably already have started that process, because you've got 5 energy, and obviously 5 for me are always, you know, change, growth, learning, and sometimes that change can be abrupt and sudden, okay? So we're going to delve into your reading for the month of April. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides. What does the beautiful sign of Capricorn need to know for the month of April? What are their messages? Yeah, some of you are being held back by the 8 of Swords energy. 8s are good because there's opportunity for growth and abundance and joy and prosperity for you. But the 8 of Swords can sometimes symbolize that at this time, flowing into your current energy, which is what we're looking at the moment, is you can feel trapped in fear. You know, you can allow fear, what's going on around you, to hold you back. And they're saying don't, you know, don't be a prisoner to your thoughts. Try and stay positive. Try and, you know, look at every opportunity, everything that we go through as an opportunity to learn and grow as a soul. So your current energy, you're just needing perhaps to get out of your head a little bit and to stay positive. You know, be aware of what your thoughts are giving you. You know, what are you thinking at this time? You know, it's hard sometimes when we're going through stuff, you know, to look on the bright side. But they're saying, you know, that is what's needed with your current energy at this time, and patience as well. You've got more 5 energy. So you've got 8 energy as a reminder, you know, there's opportunity there for you to either turn something around or to pull yourself into a better way of looking at things. This is not a negative, guys. You know, it's up to you what you take on board. And if it's your messages, it will resonate with you. If it doesn't, then leave it, okay? But there's a little bit of a need for patience in the month of April. This is your current energy, so we haven't really moved in to, you know, what's unfolding for you, okay? So we're looking at your current energy, then we're going to look at the surrounding influences, and then we're going to look into your outcome, okay? So it'll all pull together. Maybe someone needed to hear that message. Patience with, and this could be to do with love or to do with a loved one, okay? Patience. Okay, I'm hearing if you're on top of something, pull back, okay? If there's a situation unfolding or the current events that are unfolding within your current energy, what I'm seeing is step back, look at it from a different perspective. Because when we change the way we view something, what we're looking at changes. You've got harmony, you've got peace, you've got balance. And I feel like for some of you, this is to do with a connection or a relationship. Okay, perhaps you're wanting it to go a certain way, or perhaps you're not allowing it to, you know, and needing to just be patient and let it unfold in its own natural course, in the way that it will. The attracting fear is just that little nudge, you know, false evidence appearing real, that, you know, your thoughts become things. So don't, you know, if we think the worst, we get the worst. If we focus on what we don't have, then, you know, that's what we're going to attract. I'm not saying all of you are. And as I said, this isn't going to resonate with everyone. But you've got 6 energy reminding you that all relationships are a reflection of yourself. So have a look, perhaps, you know, it's time to start loving and really appreciating what you bring to the table in a connection. You've got Lover's energy there. So some of you may be looking for love, or you may have already met someone, okay? Because it's about to shift and change. Things are about to shift and change. Because as I'm stepping out of your current energy into any sort of influences within the month of April, you've got the base chakra. You've got the base chakra and recognition and reward. So if you feel, you know, that things have been tough up until this point, you're coming to a turning point. There's a turning point where things are going to suddenly start to shift for you. But but you have been patient. A lot of you have. A lot of you have been so patient that it's like, oh, when's it going to change? It is. Okay, so if you're looking for love, it's coming. If you're already in a connection with someone, it's about to shift in a positive way. Okay, everything you've put into it is going to start paying off. You're going to start, and it is a reminder with the plant the seeds wisely. Okay, so don't focus on past mistakes. Don't focus on past things that haven't turned out, because things are about to shift for you. You're being divinely guided at this time with the 9 of Wands, spiritual strength, energy. You're being given what you need, the resources for what you need, because you're going to create solid foundations and your achievements are coming to the forefront. So I do feel for a lot of you, you're getting recognition for the hard work that you've put in. Okay, it's coming. All right, the universe doesn't go past the universe's eyes or spirit's eyes. They see how hard you've worked. And I do feel that's coming into the physical for many of you. Okay, if that's to do with work, or it's to do with a loving relationship, or even a connection between you and someone else. You've got the solar plexus. So really trusting, connections, relationships. So there may be a bit of a focus on relationships in the month of April. If that's what you've been manifesting, that is what's turning around and that's what's coming about. If this is a work relationship, I do feel that you've got to stand your ground with something. There's a 7 energy. It's time to rise and shine, and you will receive the recognition that you deserve. Making some changes and making some adjustments, and that's what I'm getting from the root chakra. It is a fight or flight mode, but for you guys, I feel like there's a need to just honor the hard work that you've put in, honor what you bring to the table, and stand your ground over that. And if someone is not recognizing that in the way that you feel they need to, then voice that. There's nothing wrong with that. Just say, no, I thought I would have received a bit more for that, but it is what it is. There is a sense of needing to accept things the way they are, but you can bring them to the forefront and create some clarity with something. Or for some of you, I get a sense of needing to back yourself, really truly back yourself in something, because it's coming from solar plexus energy. So a need to really stand up for what you want, stand up for what you believe in. Okay, because moving forward, things are going to shift and change. And it may be a bit of a sudden, abrupt change that makes you rethink the direction that you want to take. You've worked hard. You deserve to be rewarded, and sometimes that's money, and sometimes that's a pay rise. Sometimes that's, acknowledgement, or, sometimes all we need is just for someone to say, hey, look, we're very grateful for what you did. Thank you for that. It's really appreciated. Because I see, if you're not receiving that acknowledgement, perhaps it's time to, take what you bring to the table somewhere else. I'm not necessarily seeing you move on, but what may shift and what may create a sudden abrupt change is you standing up for yourself. Now, if you're connecting with this is to do with a relationship, things are going to shift and change in such a positive way. It do take time. There is a connection with relationships again, and that could be a work relationship. But you've got the Ace of Pentacles there, which is a really favourable outcome for you standing your ground over something. You've got the third eye, so there is a need to just not overthink it or get impatient. That patience is important, and it's certainly showing up for some of you. And you've got the waiting game, which is the 2 of Wands energy, which for me, sometimes it's saying, hey, you've manifested it, or you've put it out there, or you've stood up for yourself, you've told them the way you would like it. Now you've got to step back and allow it to unfold in the way that it's meant to. You've got 5 of Wands energy, which can be sudden abrupt change, or you initiating some change and really discovering, yourself moving forward into some more growth and learning. The outcome of whatever unfolds from you standing up for yourself is the Universe card, which I really like it. It's almost like you're getting yourself on the right path. You're on the right path, and I'm hearing taking things in your stride. So I really like that for a lot of you, because you are going to be celebrating. You are going to be, being victorious. You're coming out of out of or into the month of April and through the month of April, I'm hearing on a bit of a high note. You may be seeing a lot of twos, because every time I'm going to take the card off the top, they're telling me to take two, so I'm needing to take two. Really trust your intuition with a connection, with a romantic connection I'm hearing, because it is going to be fulfillment of wishes. It is the Nine of Cups, and there is a loving connection or a loving relationship coming in to play. If you're currently in a relationship, you know, it's growing, it's blossoming, and it's really getting strong. But that may be something that's needed for you to take a bit of a stand with, or to be honest, be open, be upfront, be honest, I'm hearing, with your feelings during the month of April. Yeah, your awareness is growing. So as a soul, you're really evolving. You're really getting strong and getting certain and definite on what you do want and what you don't want. And I see you getting rid of partnerships and connections that really aren't serving you at this time, because it's almost like you're not putting up with anything and you are taking a stand with that. You've got Three of Wands there, which is partnerships, alliances, connecting with the right people, connecting with your tribe. So it's really going to be a time in April for you guys to really see what's clear. It's interesting because April is a month where we've moved into retrograde. So it is time to reset, to recharge. Sometimes for some of you, it may be I'm hearing the word reinvent yourself. And that could be the solar plexus energy as well for you guys. So for me, retrograde is about resets, all the RE words, reset, relax, you know, and for you guys, reinvent yourself and reintroduce something. So if it's a business idea or a proposal or a proposition, whether it's coming to you or whether you're putting it to someone else, I'm seeing reintroduce something. So it may be, I'm not hearing going back to the drawing board. It's more about just tweaking something and changing an idea that you might have had, or a proposal, and just coming at it from a different perspective. Get out of your head. You know, don't overthink things. People come and go, okay? They're in for a reason or a season. Allow things to naturally unfold. And I'm just been told to pull more cards. Yeah, throat chakra. Speak up, speak out. That ends up being 3, but there's 2 there, so that made 3. And letting go. So it is a month to really clean up, tidy up, shift anything that's no longer for you. And there could be some healing as well. Yeah, taking some time out to recharge, reset. One thing I say to people when they come to me is, don't push in a retrograde. Just allow, just be in that energy, whatever that energy feels like to you, and allow it, okay? So when we push against the energy of whatever's unfolding, whether it's a retrograde or an eclipse, which we are still in eclipse season, we need to feel what the energy is giving us, feel that energy, sit in that energy, and then use that energy, that power, that strength, whatever it is, if it brings courage, you know, to move forward, okay? So really a big time for you guys to really trust your intuition, because it's really going to guide you forward in a good way. Let's clarify this. Let's go deeper. Let's ask for some clarification on your current energy. Strong month. We're moving into strong times. I'm hearing the words make or break. Yeah, there's definite conversation. Speak up, speak out. It needs to be had for you guys, not in a negative way. It's in a good way, positive way. Yeah, going from strength to strength. I feel like you're a sign to watch in the month of April, because you are really shaking things up, but in a positive way. Out with the old, in with the new, I'm hearing. Yeah, temperance energy. Some of you are needing to just balance ground, and just get things in order, get things organized in the month of April. Patience, Tower energy. Yeah, things are unfolding as they're meant to. Straight after, I wasn't meant to dwell on the Tower energy there. You know, things take time, things unfold. The new is going to be shown to you of like a new, if you're trying to see the way clear or see the way forward, it's going to be shown to you. And it may be through that 5 energy, that sudden abrupt change, but you're taking it on your chin, and then you're taking it in your stride. Ace of Pentacles, remember this is current energy we're clarifying, so it may be stuff that's already unfolded that is just, there's still remnants of it as you step into the month of April. Depending on when this reading finds you, take it if it's resonating with you and if it's your messages, because straight after, they didn't want me to dwell on the Tower energy, and then straight into the Ace of Pentacles, which is positive outcome, recognition, reward, backing things up, sitting in Emperor energy, almost as you go into the month of April. Current energy, straight into the surrounding influences, and you've got the 10 of Cups, foundations, achievements. 2 were meant to come out there, I've got told. Past hurts, past pain, past struggles, worries are all going, you know, because you've got the Star energy clarifying that. When you really step up, step into your true selves, coming from a place of authenticity and who you truly are and what feels right for you, there's going to be no stopping you. Hierophant energy and the 9 of Wands, you're moving through any obstacles and challenges. You're done with it. It's like anything that's no longer for you, you're done with it. And it's almost like there is, and that could be the restless energy I felt when I first came out of meditation for you guys, in your energy. Almost like I'm like, yep, I'm done with this. I'm going to sort this. I'm going to get onto it, and I want to get moving. Okay? There is a sense of impatience, because you feel that inner self, that inner knowing of there's change happening, there's change, there's things that need to shift, need to move, need to be let go. And it's like, yep, you just want to get to it. It's like, yeah, there is a sense of impatience with that, but you're definitely moving on. You're moving on to better times. So by about mid-April, you're like, you can really see things unfolding. You can really see, you know, things shifting and changing, because you've got Nine of Pentacles with the fulfillment of wishes, and the Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. You've got a lot of pentacles. So it's like opportunities, openings, you're grabbing them with both hands. And why wouldn't you? Don't hold back. Grab them with both hands. You've got Magician energy. You're alchemizing. You're manifesting what you need. I'm being drawn to the Pentacle again. So it's like, I would look into, you know, the law of attraction and all that sort of thing. You may already be doing that at the best way to manifest. I feel like a lot of you are reviewing and going, well, that didn't work for me in the past, not doing that again. I feel really like a sense of strength, strong, you know, I feel like, yeah, Kundalini energy rising, and just getting really strong and set with what you do want moving forward. No more focusing on what you don't want and what the past has given you. And, you know, you're putting the past behind you. You're putting the struggles behind you. Any trauma, any, you know, you've had enough sleepless nights. It's now time to reap the rewards, to get the abundance, the success, the joy. I see, it's almost like the light coming. You know, it's like everything's opening up, and the light, it's getting brighter, is what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. So you've got the 9 of Wands moving into the 5 of Cups. So you may be a little bit on your guard, you know, and it may take a little while to reprogram your brain to sort of just start focusing on what you do want. And there will be times where, you know, we often fall back into focusing, you know, things about the past will come up and you'll go, well, that didn't work, did it? It's just a reminder. Don't fall back into that pattern or that trap of dwelling on it. Just acknowledge the past, thank it for whatever you learn, whatever you, you know, gain from it. And then as you're sitting in the 5 of Cups energy, don't dwell on what is no longer, you know, what is the past, because move into what you're manifesting, because what you're manifesting, 3 came out there, is you're moving on to better times. The 6 of Swords straight into the 6 of Pentacles. So you're really turning things around, Capricorn. So there's no more breadcrumbing, no more people giving you what they think you deserve. You're making a choice. You're choosing to go, no, this is what I deserve. This is what I want. You really see your self-worth. This is great. Things slow down when they're meant to. They also speed up when they're meant to. You do have a bit of hanged man energy, you know, and sometimes that is a reminder to say, hey, look, things happen when they're meant to, but you're seeing things from a different perspective, okay? You're not giving in to other people's energies, other people's ways of doing things. You're choosing, this is what you want and this is what you're going for. So you're coming from a real strong point. You're sitting in a King of Pentacles energy. There is a little reminder there, and you know, 2 cards keep wanting to come out at once, so I'm going to take them. You're sitting in King of Pentacles energy, and there's just a little reminder of the Devil energy. Not to dwell, not to get back into old patterns, old ways of thinking, old ways of doing. You know, it's not a negative, but it is a reminder there. And sometimes the Devil energy comes up as well, that, you know, perhaps, you know, there's energies around you to be aware of. Are you surrounding yourself with people that are, you know, supporting you and uplifting your energy? Or are you, you know, falling into the trap of, you know, surrounding yourself with the same people that aren't necessarily in your best interest? Because coming out of that and definitely moving into majority of April, you've got the 4 of Wands, prosperity, abundance, joy. I'm hearing a project coming into play. And you've got light energy, which is the sun energy in the traditional tarot as well. Let's pull some clarifiers for these extra ones. Things are going to shift quite quickly. So I do feel like April is at, I'm not saying full speed, but it feels like April is unfolding exactly at the pace it's meant to. If things pick up speed, that's what it's meant to be. If things slow down and you've got you feel like you've got to pause and take stock of things, then do it, okay? And that's you moving into the Hanged Man energy. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming. You have got some decisions and choices to make in the month of April, but the outcome of that, you've got the King of Cups, or you may be dealing with the King of Cups, and time to release, time to let go, not to suffer in silence. If you need help, ask for help, because I feel like before you know it, you've got it. Whether that's from the universe or whether that is from someone that's coming in as a King of Cups offering. Some of you have got a proposal, or you're proposing or giving an idea over to someone, because it is going to make you. It is going to make you. I don't know how to describe what I'm seeing there. Okay, so just give me a moment. It is almost whatever is kept moving forward for you, it is going to give you an alternative way of doing things. So either you've got an offer coming in, I see you totally doing something a different way. It's like by the end of April, you see what's gone on, you see how it's unfolded, you're getting rid of what is not working for you, the way it's not working, and you're suddenly seeing things from a different perspective. And and this could be what came up before about doing something a different way. I can't actually call what I said, but I know that it's correlating to about mid-April. Something was being done a different way. You got new beginnings, because then you're moving into prosperity, you're moving into success and abundance, and then more. I'd say that is going to head you right into the... I feel like for some of you, you really turn things around. There is a bit of study coming for some of you. It may be that you've got to look into something before you put this proposal or accept this proposal or have this proposal come to you. So are you upskilling? Perhaps you are. We're going to tap in and use some angel tarot cards. I almost felt like we were stepping into we're definitely stepping into the month of May there. Things are going to move quite quickly. You're moving into success, abundance, with a lot of opportunity to show them how it's done. Wow. Okay. Capricorn, you're definitely the sign to watch for the month of April. I'm hearing someone pulling a rabbit out of the hat. Okay, Knight of Water. You've definitely, if you're waiting for someone to come in, it's almost like, or you've got someone already with you on a romantic level. The Knight of Water is to do with romance. So you've either met them and you know them and you've already got them in your life, sort of, but then it just gets more intense, because I'm getting a sense of things getting more deeper. There's a lot of water here with this Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. You're falling in love. I get a sense for some of you, you're falling in love with life and what you do, because there's passion, drive, creativity coming up there. It's a deep month for you, Capricorn. Whoa. Falling in love. There is a need to keep your emotions in check, okay, because there's a lot of water energy. So the Knight of Water, romance, connection. I feel almost like something's taken my breath away. You may get invited somewhere to a social event, and that could be where you meet this person if you're looking for love. If you've already met them, it's just going to get deeper. I almost feel very deep connection. You've got the Ten of Fire, so you've got water, fire. Now they may be a Knight of Water, or you may be a water sign. You've also got fire. Try not to get too involved in work. If love is what you're looking for, or you're in a connection and you want it to go to the next level, try not to get overwhelmed by work and other things. You've got to have balance, obviously, but also whatever this connection is, if you're needing more love or you're wanting that connection to go deeper, you're going to have to put the work in. Okay, so don't overdo things in the month of April, because I see a lot of you very busy. I see that it's like you've got determination, you've got strength, you know what you want, you know what you don't want, and then it's all systems go. And I feel like you're very focused. When you get something in your head and you know what you want, you go for it. Okay, that's why I'm saying you're a sign to watch. But you can't have too much work. And remember, it's got to be balanced. You can't have too much work and not enough play. I do feel if you're looking for romance and there's that opportunity, don't turn down an invitation to an event, or it could be a wedding, an engagement, or even just a birthday celebration or an anniversary or something. Don't turn down an invitation, because it could be that special someone that you connect with. That's the Ace of Pentacles as well. So life becomes feels like it's a little bit out of balance, then stop and pull back. Because some of you, when you get so busy, sometimes, there may be a little bit of stress involved, and we don't want the stress affecting you. Stress causes no end of health concerns, and there may be time to pull away from stress. You may be connecting with the stress side of things and going, well, my job's getting stressful, and do things to make sure you're creating some balance. We've got the Queen of Fire energy, which is confidence, really someone that really knows what they want and knows how to get it. She can be graceful at times as well, and warm, and you may be in that energy. That may be you, or you may be attracting a Queen of Fire. Not gender specific. You may be male, you may be female. We have masculine and feminine in all of us, and you'll hear me say that many times. So watch that you're not overdoing things or putting too much time and energy into one area and it's creating an imbalance in another area of your life. It's time to spread your wings with this energy in the month of April. So the Queen of Wands energy, it's time to fly. It's time to get things moving. It's time to, if life has been stuck or life has been stale, or you feel like there's areas of your life that really haven't been what they could be, April's the month to do it. So yes, we've got a retrograde. Yes, we're in eclipse season. It is time to really shed the old. You are really showing showing, I feel like for some of you, you're showing the other signs how it's done. You're asserting yourself and showing how independent you can be. And you're really, tapping in and activating that creativity in the month of April. You've got the 2 of water, so more water energy. And it could be, that things get quite intense with this connection, this relationship, but you're growing closer. And if there has been anything come up in a current relationship, that it has been quite emotional, or it hasn't really been what you would like it to be, then you're growing closer through forgiveness and healing. If emotions have bubbled to the surface with a partner, it is going to be sorted out, and there's a positive outcome because there's a positive resolution with any conflict, all right? It's not going to be for everyone. You've got more water energy, okay? So in the month of April, some of you are really getting comfortable with your emotions, more comfortable with your emotions, because you're not being given an option but to. But this is a positive thing. This is going to help you heal. This is going to help you release. Be aware of any opportunities that come your way, because this can also, the 4 of water can also be a sign of a missed opportunity, okay? And it gives me a sense of a feeling of discontentment and boredom, okay? So if something's not the way it needs to be, then make a change, shift something, open your eyes to all the possibilities that are coming your way. You now got the Queen of Water, you've got the Queen of Fire, Queen of Water, you've got water energy, fire energy, okay? Water puts out fire, okay? So Queen of Water, she's tender-hearted, she's I can't even say that word. Empathetic. Why can't I say that? She's empathetic or empathic. She's patient. She's loving. But more water energy. So things can get a little bit emotional at times. But relationships develop in a better way. Okay, to a new level. There's a bigger element of trust. Okay. Trust in your intuition in the month of April. Trust that things are going to either be sorted, or they will be, you will be shown a better way of doing things. It is a reminder sometimes with a lot of water energy is to take care of yourself, because where there's a lot of emotion, there's healing. Where there's healing, there's need for self-care. Okay, we're going to pull 3 more for you with these cards. King of Air, so you've got air energy as well. Someone, this could be your energy. You're very professional. When you do things, you like to do them properly, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can be very diplomatic, and there's a need for impartiality with the month of April. But speak your mind. Stand up for yourself. Stand your ground, and speak with confidence. And always speak from the heart, and sometimes it's a reminder. The King of Air is a reminder to seek some professional advice with something, and that could be to do with business. It could also be to do with a relationship. Things, if you are dealing with something with a relationship, there is going to be a positive outcome, positive resolution of conflict. And that could be, why the King of Air has come out next to it, that it may be time to seek some professional advice with something that you're going through, and balance the mental and emotional consciousness, okay? And, balance creates an opportunity to see things objectively as well. You got the Knight of Earth energy. So, that's a loyal, kind person. That could be yourself. You're dedicated, kind, but it's time to buckle down in the month of April and get things done, okay? Honor what you've committed to and what is right for you, and this could be to do with, your purpose, what you're here to do as a soul as well. And some of you are, truly earth angels. So it could mean that you also, do right by others, but are you following your own path, or are you following someone else's? You got 7 of water. So, you know, it is a bit of a watery month of April for some of you. But, you know, someone's needing to do some research to just see things clearer during the month of April, but it's also a month not to procrastinate, to get out of your head and to get things done. It's going to be a very productive month for you, Capricorn, and a strong month. You're going from strength to strength. Okay, let's pull some affirmations for you guys. See what other messages come through. Thank you, Spirit, for your beautiful messages for my lovely sign of Capricorn. And you may be a cross-watcher and dealing with a Capricorn, or you may have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. Doesn't matter. Or you may have been drawn to just watch this reading. Okay, tending to the tasks of daily life affirmation. I am patiently loving in my home and create a sanctuary for myself and those who share my space. So are you needing to create some harmony, some peace, some balance in your space? You'll be doing it in the month of April. Managing frustration affirmation. I am centered in my body. I dissipate frustration by using tools such as breathing, a walk, a glass of water, or chanting a few rounds of mantra. So if things get a little bit frustrating, use those things. Breathing, walk, go for a walk, a glass of water, you know, even a deep breath. Just taking a few deep breaths can just be so therapeutic, can be so helpful when we're going through stuff, okay? Or even some mantra, okay? Second chakra, energy center, that's your sacral chakra, affirmation. I walk in beauty and divinity at all times, even in difficult and dark situations, light is within me. So if any of you are going through some stuff, okay, and it's unfolding in the month of April, I send you lots of love and light. You have everything that you need, okay? And that could be the messages right at the start about pulling resources, pulling everything in, you know, possibly it's almost like I could see someone, I was visually seeing someone sorting through stuff. That could be a manner of, you know, all manner of things. Take it if it resonates. I've been asked to pull one more. Effort affirmation. I know that a little effort goes a long way. I take steps in the right direction and am open to the abundant support flowing towards me. You have a lot of support, a lot of abundance from the universe, and help and support and messages and everything being sent to you in the month of April, guys. So, you know, be open to it. We're all in this together. Good month. All right, so let's pull some powerful cards. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides. I have Archangel Shamuel. Thank you, Archangel Shamuel. Okay. Powerful cards. Power of positivity. That's what I'm hearing. Affirmations are great in that way. And sometimes it's just words, you know, affirmations are just words that we say to ourselves in a positive way that reinforce things. And they have so much power. Thank you. I'm hearing do one at a time. So that could be a message for someone or some of you out there. Do one thing at a time, okay? Focus one thing at a time, do one thing at a time. And it could be that you're multitasking and you've got several things on the go and there's a need to focus on one thing, one task at a time. Focus on one day and allow things to unfold before you worry or focus about anything else. Worry never gets us anywhere, okay? So if some of you out there worrying, stop worrying, okay? I am willing to forgive. Forgiveness of myself and others release me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost any problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. Okay, and now I'm going to get the next one. That one, thank you. I have the perfect living space. I see myself living in a wonderful place It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. So if some of you are contemplating a move or needing to move or waiting for the ideal place, pause this video, rewind it, pause it, and write that one down, okay? And I'm hearing 2 more. There's really something about 5s and 4s. You may be seeing a lot of 5s or 4s at this time. 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. Those 2? No, there's more than 2. That's too many. No, it's not. Okay, so we're going to take that. So 4 has become 6. Taking action to create the balance is the key message in April. Taking action, which is the 4 energy for me, to recreate the balance, which is the 6. Okay, let's do this. I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole and complete. Okay. My future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light and joy. All is well in my world. Staying positive. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhood. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free. I set myself free. And the last one, I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being accepting from an unlimited source in unlimited ways. I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. There we go, Capricorn. That's what I have for you for the month of April. Enjoy your reading. Take care. And I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I'll see you in the next reading.